I don't believe there are particular obstacles that are related to the digital media sector as opposed to other sectors. I mean, in the European scene, the biggest obstacle that is not really only related to this sector is that there's a lot more ideas than financing options available. So it might get complicated to put the idea across and underline what the unique selling propositions in a way that are well received by the financiers. So per se, there's not really a specific obstacle, but we are dealing with an ecosystem that is less developed than it should be. In terms of new entrepreneurial opportunities and market trends, what we can notice is that probably there is a big available space in the field of servicing enterprises. The sector has been focusing a lot on consumer, which is fine, but we are actually observing there is a move towards working more for enterprises, and there's certainly a big space there. And probably another trend that is relevant for people seeking financing is that cross-border investing is becoming a reality. It's still an initial reality, but it's in the last 2 to 3 years things changed a lot. And in our humble example, we have invested 30% of our investments are cross-border investing in a continent like Europe, which is very fragmented with smaller markets. Staying local, both for the development of an idea and for looking for financing opportunity, is really not really an option anymore, with the exception of very, very few well-developed markets. From our panel discussion, I get what emerges is that there is an ecosystem for financing innovation that is growing, whereby the different actors still have to find a real way of working together. There are some virtuous examples on how the public sector, the European Union, can actually strengthen the potential of startup companies, but there are some challenges that are unique to a continent that is very fragmented, and not always the public money goes in the right direction following the merit. So we have to work on that a little bit. However, there are a lot of new ideas out there. There are new ways of incubating enterprises. There are new ways of financing enterprises. So the trend is a lot more exciting than it was a couple of years ago.